I've always dreamt of flying. Now, it's time to make that a reality. Over the next 25 days, I'm going to learn to paraglide in the heart of Queenstown, New Zealand. First, PG1, a 2-day intensive course where you learn to take off, land, and control your paraglider. Then, PG2, your main license. You have just 40 flights to master takeoffs, in-air manoeuvres, emergency techniques, and complex landings. Earning your PG2 means you've earned the right to fly solo. My journey starts on the 2nd of January, so I left early to experience some of what the South Island had to offer. I camped at Lake Hawea, attended Rhythm and Alps, and did some other The drive eventually led me to my accommodation atop Coronet Peak, and the views were stunning. It was from here I'd undertake my optimistic goal of learning to fly in just 25 days. So time is 7:31 currently, it's day 1, which means today is the introduction day. I'm feeling kind of nervous but also excited. So I think for today my goal is just enjoy myself and go in open-minded and see what happens.
Our intro day is without a doubt the most physical and emotional and mentally challenging day, and as a result it'll also be the most rewarding.
The goal of day 1 is to get your launch perfect. Everything you get taught does seem completely ridiculous. How is running like an anime character going to launch me into the sky?
Just on the brakes, now run a little bit
But
faster.
the more you do it, the more you realise that for some reason it just works.
As soon as you've got comfortable in that space of being able to launch the glider, we will then pretty much immediately push you back outside of that comfort zone and take you over to the smiley face. If everything's good and you're doing your techniques down, you will get your feet off the ground the first time the glider pulls you into the air. That's a major high point.
Although it was a gentle slope, it still looked pretty high from the top, and I remember wondering if this was actually going to work. Before you launch, you remove the doubt from your mind, do what you've been taught, trust in your wing, and then you get airborne.
Okay, ready to launch. Good. Yeah, good. And release. And roll. Good. Keep in it. Beautiful. Hang up a little bit. Yoo! Clear. Nice.
Even though you only get launched into the air briefly, the feeling of being lifted off your feet is addictive.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back.
How'd that feel, bro?
Great. So good. It's just, unreal. I got no words.
I'm trying to get it an FT to get them when they're hand and crypto, learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that moving. MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big super worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my.
So good. Let's launch. Good. Stay on the A's. Have a release. Copy that.
Oh shit!
Hung right.
about 3/4 of the way through the day, and now we've moved up to Smiley Face Hill. Essentially, we've just come up a bit higher now to try actually get ourselves off the ground a bit more. We've all had a few face plants, but we've also had some good flights as well. Yeah, it's good fun, but it's a bit of a battle. I think it's about 27 degrees out here on the hill. Each time you land, you've got to pack yourself up, walk up to the top. It's all good, we're having fun, it's exciting. So yeah, try to get a few more good runs in today is the aim of the game. I guess that's probably the end of day one, really. Is the shocker, Chris?
So PG1 is the next day after the intro day. So we'll take you over to Mount Payne, which is a steeper slope and about 50 metres high. We will do exactly the same process that we've done on the intro day and spent the whole day doing. But this time you'll get your feet off the ground much quicker, and there'll be about a 40-50 second flight where you'll have to launch the glider, fly the glider, control the glider and turn it, and then flare it to land it on the ground safely.
When you stand at the top of that hill and look down for the first time, all you really can think is, holy shit. Only yesterday, we were running off a nearly flat slope, and here we are, moments away from our first real launch. The instructions were simple. Use all the skills you developed yesterday to launch. Looking straight out across the hill, I blocked out my fear, focused all of my energy on executing my launch, and went.
Yep, and launch. That's beautiful, and release. Torpedo. Good, hands up above, hands up. Good, hands up now. Beautiful, come to your left. Nice, good. Yoo-hoo! Hands up now. Good, and round to the right now. Looking right, come on, a bit more. Good. Just a bit more. Good, hands up. And just wait, and flare. Good, hold it down, and walk it off.
Woohoo!
Walk it off, yeah, good.
Sick, man. Oh, bro, that's so good. Fuck.
Good, a little bit of brake pressure there.
You. Buzzing?
So good, dude. Unreal.
It's crazy when you sort of realise you're in the sky, right?
Yeah. There's a definite like, huh? moment.
You good? Alright, let's launch. Good. Glider's come up real nice and release.
Everyone's having a good time, launching themselves off the hill. Until you realise that at the bottom, you pick up your hot wing that's been basking in the sun, sling it over your shoulder, and then you have to trudge to the top in 28-degree heat. But we don't care. We're in Queenstown learning to fly, and life is good.
Good. Good, run.
And that.
Good, and release. And flare.
Hey, well done, brother. Nice one. Congratulations on your PG1.
Before I knew it, PG1 was done. It was time for PG2.
Your first solo flight is all down to you, and for some people it's a very emotional point in time. You know what I mean? Like, although every single flight is different and unique and special in its own way, there's something quite phenomenal about that first flight.
It's day 3, and we're taking off from Coronet Peak for our first solo flight. As we drove up Coronet Peak in the van, it was a mix of emotions. Excitement, fear, elation, doubt. Am I going to panic, screw up my launch and fall off the mountain? I honestly didn't know how my first launch was really going to go.
So you come up to Rocky Gully and it's really high. It's up a really big hill. You're really high. You come in, you set up, which you've done repetitively throughout your intro and PG1 day, and you do the exact same process that you've done over the last 2 days. You launch the glider, get yourself off the hill. Once you're off the hill and flying, we'll generally leave you on your first high flight in a bit of quiet just to assimilate what's going on, because it's pretty overwhelming.
Continue going forward, but to the left, to the right, okay?
Yeah.
So it's coming on pretty nicely. So after you feel it on your face, would you go 3, 2, 1, and you power through it, okay?
Now?
Power through it, power through it, power through it.
As I was flying away from the launch, there was a real rush of the senses. The ground steadily gets further away, and you begin to feel the constant breeze on your face.
As you lift your knees up, you can get comfortable into your harness and just lean to your left so you can start going towards the Rocky Mountain. Nice. Well done, brother. And look at what your hands are. That's your glider flying at thermal speed. So just continue gliding towards the Rocky Mountain. Just take a right 10 degrees to your right. Hey, welcome to Flight Park.
Ew! Oh man, this is so sick.
Okay, so we're going to do just some general turns. Let's do a 180 to your left using just weight shift. Using weight shift, and we'll add in the brake this time. The left 180. Weight shifting. And brake. Adding a little bit more braking than that. Yeah, good. Good. Okay, we're going to take a right 90, and we're going to go off on a downward leg. So we're going to set up for a left-hand landing approach. Good, we're going to lift 90 now towards the... Cool. So come out of the harness. And just add in 20% brake. Just both brakes down a little bit. Just a little bit more. There you go. Hold that in. Good. Hold that in. Good. Just ease up on the brakes now. Go hands up. And ready to flare and flare. Nice and smooth. On your feet.
Oh man.
Dude, that's unreal.
Kind of crazy, eh?
I think I'm gonna cry, man.
Yeah, good one.
Oh.
It's a cool experience, hey?
It's so cool to just look around and then, I don't know, it's just like you in the wind. It's sick, man. Oh man, unreal.
feel emotional for some reason.
That's good, eh? That's really good. There's something about like detaching yourself from all the fucking earthly bounds and the gravity and everything that just kind of weighs you down, and then you're just flying in the sky, and it's kind of this release of fucking everything can.
I think it's because it's like just you up there.
Yeah,
you know, it's like the ultimate peace, like up in the sky. It's cool.
Yeah.
My brain function right now is pretty lacking. Have I done that right? Yeah. There we go.
In the second flight, we'll do some 360s with you. So we'll learn about the feel and touch of the brake controls and how to turn the glider.
See how we're nice and consistent, we're not wobbling around.
So then we go on to our third flight, which will be big airs, and that's a descent technique.
Nice, and the right side.
And we'll do our fourth flight and rehearse that big airs manoeuvre again. Generally the first day, 4 or maybe 5 flights is plenty, is enough. So then that's the end of the third day. So now you're 72 hours from the point of never having flown a paraglider, and you've flown it 5 times by yourself.
Nice, smooth, 360 time. You're good, you're at lefty. Keeping that.
So, I think it is day 5. Starting to rack up some flights, as you can see in this logbook here. Done 17 now, which is pretty exciting. 17 flights altogether. Day 4, learning more maneuvers. Day 5, learning more maneuvers. And so this stage is very cool because instead of getting that nervous feeling in your stomach before you fly, I'm starting to get that exciting feeling. Or instead of focusing on my takeoff and landings, I'm now focusing on what it's like to be in the sky.
50% brake, 1, 2, hands up. 50% brake, 1, 2, hands up. 50% brake, 1, 2, hands up, and braking now. 1, 2.
And first massive accomplishment or milestone, I caught my first thermal lift.
Let's turn left now. Back over towards the smiley face. Come around. We're going to keep that turn. So go hands up.
Thermals are columns or bubbles of rising hot air. And a paraglider can use that rising air to ascend upwards, which means that then we can fly off that way and find another thermal and go back up, and then fly further that way and find another thermal and go up, and we can cover great distance and fly for many, many hours.
Catching thermal air isn't very easy. You need to find the sweet spot of where the air is pulling you up. But to find that sweet spot is actually quite difficult. Because when you go up in the thermal, the stuff around it is sinking air. So you've got thermal air coming up and sinking air going down. So as soon as you come out of that thermal air, which is lifting you up, you immediately sink. So the aim of the game is to try catch those thermals upwards and always stay in the correct spot so that you're not getting into sinking air.
Keep going, Brayden. Yep. Good. Another 360. Keep that same tune going. Good. Another 360 to the right, Brayden. 360 right.
When you're down on the ground, landing, and everyone's just taking these thermals up into the sky, it's just like so depressing, honestly. It feels real bad.
Bro, unreal.
Yeah, nice one.
Woohoo!
Keep coming out towards flight pot there.
Yeah. Aim of the game is find those thermals, basically.
Nice one, buddy. Looks like you've had a really nice thermaling flight there, so just keep tracking out towards flight pot. That's a really good line there that you've got, so you just carry on. Beautiful, good. Good, and check the glider,
So a growth mindset will allow a person to make a mistake, fail, take the lesson, learn from it, and grow from it.
Yeah, good work, Braden.
And then at the end of that day, they can reflect on it and go, am I a better pilot than I was yesterday?
Real nice, bro.
Through failures and successes, they have learned something and grown, so they've become more of a pilot.
Out of the harness. Fuck!
There's a point of saturation for each pilot that they get to, and as instructors we recognise that point in saturation.
Right. Yep, that's right. Good. Okay, yeah. Good. Come left immediately. Yep. So always course of direction.
So if we see you at a point in saturation, we'll say you've had enough. And if you've had enough, you will know that too. You might not recognise it initially, but when it's pointed out to you, you'll recognise it pretty quickly.
Fuck.
Landings are an interesting thing, and they're compulsory. So every time you launch, you have to land. Whether you want to or not, that's going to happen one way or another. There's bound to be a point where your learning falters.
Hello everyone, today is day 12 of learning to paraglide. I did have a bit of a tough couple days recently. I don't know, I just felt like my head wasn't really in the game, and I don't know, I was just mucking everything up, not really concentrating properly.
Keeping that direction.
I can't get that fucking air.
Come on, control the direction.
Sort of halfway through the PG2 flights, I think I got a little bit too focused on getting every single technique perfect, getting every single maneuver that you had to do in the air perfect, and it just sort of worked against me in the fact that I was overthinking everything. I've got about a week and a half left, which means I have 17 flights remaining to essentially perfect the maneuvers, but I'm crossing my fingers. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get things done.
What's up? What's up? Move over.
Another really humbling part of paragliding is learning about meteorology and the weather, and realising that you are a very small thing, microscopic thing in terms of the weather, and that's really humbling to be able to realise that and work with nature rather than bend it to your will, realising that you can work with nature to extend your flying time out for hours and hours and hours. Generally the last day is practical exam. So you'll come out and you'll do 2 sets of flights, and we'll ask you to demonstrate any of the manoeuvres that we have taught you over the course, and you will do them without any guidance from the instructor, efficiently and quickly. And then we will ask you to do the next manoeuvre and the next manoeuvre. Again, we're not looking for perfection, but we are looking for comprehension and understanding of what your position is relative to the glider.
That was beautiful, Braden. Very nice, man.
Your timing of your inputs, how you set up for your landing and where you decide to land. We want to see you make safe, coherent decisions, because your safety is paramount in aviation.
Add in the 10 centimetres of extra brake. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah.
So if you can bring consciousness to those decisions, and we can see that you're conscious about those decisions in the PG2 practical examinations, then we're very happy to sign you off as a qualified PG2 pilot.
Oh, you made it into the cave.
Oh shit! Fucking swagged too early there.
Today is my last day in Queenstown, and I need to leave at 5 p.m. to make my flight back to Wellington. I can't get this wrong. In order to pass my PG2, I need to fly, land, and maneuver my glider with precision, accuracy, and above all, in a safe manner. If I can't do this, I'll have to come back next year to finish my PG2. To make things even more difficult, I need to fly and land at 3 new locations I've never been to yet. The Crown Terrace, the Queenstown Gondola, and the Coronet Car Park. These takeoffs and landings are far more technical than anything I've done so far, and I have to do all of this completely on my own with no support from Chris. The pressure was well and truly on.
If you're below that height, all it's going to mean is you're going to turn in early.
Nice and easy, bro, eh?
Nice and easy on the way up.
Alright, when you're ready, brother.
When I'm ready?
Yeah.
Launching.
Beautiful, awesome, well done.
PG2 course is a doorway into your own learning and understanding more about your own self and abilities, ways of gaining confidence and a deeper appreciation and understanding for your own abilities.
I'm going that direction. Woo! Cool. Well done. So let's just keep heading out that way. You see the gravel pit right in front of you, and you see me.
So, learning how to learn is the skill that will allow you to progress through paragliding rapidly.
360 about. So keep going around, another 360. Another 360. Not so much brake, David. Keep another 360 round to the right. Another 360.
And that could either be through learning a language or even a coding language. As long as you understand how you learn, whether you're a visual or auditorial or kinetic learner, and you tailor your learning towards your strengths, then you will learn rapidly in paragliding.
Probably turn it. So yeah, just turn too soon on the base leg, too up, and that's why you overshot your landing, because you pulled in too quickly. You could have gone.
If you're curious about aviation, if you have a deep desire to fly, if you dream of flying, if you as a child wanted to fly like Superman, then try paragliding, because it is as close to free flight as a human can get.
It's just a bunch of jangle nerves.
I know. No, it was fucking easy. I was just a bit nervous, I think. And
A bit?
You popped the cherry, you landed somewhere else.
oh, launching. 3, 2, 1.
Good. Beautiful, beautiful.
Braden's airborne.
Aviation is a sport where it's not a sport where you should just give it a go. I know that sounds terrible.
So cool. Heading straight towards your downwind with your hands fully up.
If you think you shouldn't do it, then don't do it. Aviation is not for you.
Come on towards me now. Come on. Grab the glider as quick as you can and come out of that field, please.
I am extremely grateful that in my life I have come to learn to paraglide. It has given me an enormous sense and understanding of the world that is much larger than the place that I thought it was before I learned to fly.
As you're taking out, Nathan, have a look at the spot right now, okay? And then just start fixating on that spot. That's where you're going to land, that's where you're going to end up. All you're going to do is put yourself into a position where you can reach that point.
Right on that bag, right there.
I have been gifted flight in my life, and it has given me a perspective quite unlike anything else I have ever come across or done in my existence, and I am grateful for that.
Heaps better.
Yeah.
That's really ginger with that brake application.
The flying makes up a small part of it. The planning of what you're about to do, the people that you're about to do it with, the preparation that goes into a flight, and where you're going to fly to, and how you're going to deal with the logistics, and what sort of flight is it going to be, and the getting there, like that anticipation of about what you're going to do, and setting out on a journey and a mission with your friends.
It's going to be 30 tomorrow. No, 24 today. 24 today.
And then setting about doing it is it's different. Every single flight's different. Every single day's different. Over Queenstown, you see that lovely view, and then as you keep going, you got to keep going round and round and round. You can't control that, like the conditions you can't control. And I know if I've done a certain amount of preparation, I will fly to a very high level. But come to the actual flying, you never know what's going to happen. And if you're clear and focused mind, then you adjust quickly and on the fly. One of the most memorable flights I've ever had was only a short 40-minute flight off Mount Cook, off Moola Hut launch and up into the Moola Glacier. And the air was so dense that I didn't really lose much height, and I flew into the glacier.
Good, hold it on, and clear. Yeah, and hold the brakes down.
There was walls of ice on both sides towering up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet, and I felt very small and very insignificant.
How are you feeling?
Nervous, but I know if I just do what I've been taught, I'm going to be absolutely fine.
Flying into this glacier and flew all the way in till the ice came up and met me, and there was a moment where I was like, I should top land there, and then I thought that's probably the wrong thing to do and fall down a crevasse and not be able to launch off ice because I don't have crampons. Okay, man. That's a really nice wind for you to bring it up. Yep. Good, it's coming up beautifully. Good. And turn and go. Go, go, go. So I didn't, and I flew out again, and then I'd lost so little height that I flew back in. It wasn't the longest time I've flown, it wasn't the longest distance I've flown, but it certainly was one of the very special flights I've ever done. Everything else in the world that goes on evaporates away, and there's only you and the moment that you're in. It's an experience that we have every single time we fly, and that's why we fly, to get back to that moment.
Congratulations on your PG2, man.
Yeah. I feel like it all kind of starts from here, you know. The true fun kind of begins. You know what I mean? So
yeah, literally.
Yeah, man. Bring on the exploring. Bring on the new experiences, new places, new flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
New friends.
Hey, nice one.
Good one.